Why have I done this to myself? This was a terrible idea. When I didn't remember to leave myself some video at the end to make an end screen on, so. Hey guys, it's Ellie, and today, exactly 1 year ago, on June 15th, I don't know if I'm posting this today, but I'm filming it today, so I think that should count. I posted my very first YouTube video ever, the pilot, which is super nerdy and dumb, and I did it anyway. The original shirt from that video got a little bleached because I wore it in a pool while scuba diving. I changed hats, mostly because my hair is gross, and this way you can't tell that we do have our original silver up. Hold on. That we do have our original silver up here, which is what came in this video. First off, I just want to, just looking at this picture right now, so much has changed. Like, my glasses are different. I tried so hard. Like, I'm wearing a necklace and a watch. Like, I went all out for this video, and it's ridiculous, and I was super extra. Let's get on with the Ellie's gonna cringe 1,000 times. So when you look up the word pilot in the dictionary, you get two definitions. The first one is a person who operates the flying controls of an aircraft. So I still have the note card that I wrote these down on because I didn't trust myself to remember them. Made to test audience reaction with a view to the production of the show. So the fancy way of saying the first episode of something, obviously. Hey guys, my name is Ellie, and I am here to talk to you about life. We're already getting into talking about life. Who knew? Really jumping straight to the point here. So my life has changed a lot in the last few months. I graduated high school, if you can see by my lovely graduation cap here. I went to new student enrollment for my college this fall, where I got my really delightful ID picture, as well as my class schedule, which should be interesting. This was my first phone ever. I got it, what, freshman year of high school, I think. And then it also slid. I'll slide it the right way. So it was pretty much just the epitome of technology around here. Was this sliding touchscreen. They're pretty much indestructible. This one doesn't have a back anymore. Not quite sure where it went. I do know where the back of this phone went, actually, not gonna lie. We went to Disney, and I got a Winnie the Pooh sticker from a server at one of the restaurants, and I stuck it to the back of this phone case. And I thought, if this phone dies, like, I'm gonna lose this sticker, and I'm dumb and sentimental. So when I got a new phone, I took the back off of this one in case I had to, like, turn this one in or something. And I still have both the phone and the back with the Winnie the Pooh sticker on it because I don't know. I don't know why I do anything, so moving on from that. But it's somewhere. But they're pretty much indestructible, so that is one thing that really worries me about the whole smartphone thing, is that I can't just drop it and it'll be fine. Like, so some of the things I wanted to talk to you about today were my first jump cuts. So we've already discussed my first ever smartphone. The first time I ever drove a car. So the first editing, Ellie. Use editing. This is so weird. Side note, my brother just got his license, which is weird to me. That's so weird. He shouldn't be that old. What's happening? Belonged to my grandparents at one point, and they sold it to us when they didn't need it anymore. So it was just a normal everyday car. Fortunately, my driving has gotten significantly better since then. I hope. I would like to think. I would like to think it's gotten better. Next, we have my first car. So, Ellie, we just had a whole conversation about driving. Why do we need one about cars, too? Her name is Margie, which is why I'm calling her a she. Don't judge me. She's Miss Marjorie, so she's my old lady. I wander around a lot. Even I forget where I park, too. I just have a terrible memory. That's the problem. Like, it's not the car's fault. It's just me. My first job. So the first real job I had, not counting like babysitting or dog sitting for the neighbors, was at a campground. And I would make it for them and then drive the little golf cart. Oh, that golf cart, man. I felt so fancy all the time. I was like, yes, I get to drive a golf cart. I am like top dog around here. You know, as like a 14, 15-year-old. And so that was always a party.
Why do you say that, Ellie?
It was a very hot oven. It was one of those like industrial sort of roll through things. So it had like a conveyor belt through, and you put it on one end, it would like roll through the oven to the other.
I don't know how ovens work, Ellie.
And I did end up burning myself. I reached up to get it, and I hit the edge of the oven directly on my forearm. So I had this, like, scarred imprint of the corner of the oven on my forearm for, like, 2 years. It was bad. I did get really good tips that night, though, because I wound up with, like, gauze all over my forearm, because it stings a little. Like I said, dramatic. My first ever dog. So this is him in the background, if you guys weren't sure.
Look at him.
Woo. This is him. I did take that picture with me to college, and it lived above my desk, just like it lives on my desk here, so. A purebred Shih Tzu. Ah.
I laugh because I'm feeling awkward.
And he was originally bred by a woman who bred show dogs for a living. So she would breed them and then take them to shows. That was a really terrible explanation.
Just move on.
But Charlie, who was ours,
obviously he was yours. What other dog were we talking about?
He really never barked very much, which was spectacular. When anyone came to the door, that was about it, to be honest.
When you're in perfect time with yourself.
Is his first ever toy. I think it's, gosh, what, 11 years old now? 12?
That whale is sitting over on my bed, and I didn't feel like getting up to go get it, but it's still around.
So even though
Why did you clap, Ellie? You're so obnoxious. I also just noticed that in, like, the upper corner, I still had the little Christmas decorations going on in this little store here. I don't anymore. I finally took them down.
I will be moving in the fall to a place that I've never been. I've been there. I haven't lived there, okay? I've gone to class with the same people. I mean, granted, I graduated with like 420 and I didn't know them all, but you get the gist, you know.
Ellie, no one needs these dumb clarifications. We get it.
Maybe bring some relatable problems. I mean, not solutions. I'm really bad with solutions.
I still have no solutions. I'm just a problem.
So here's to the future, everyone. One day and pilot at a time. See you next time.
This is some groovy music. That mug, by the way, I can take this off. That mug that I had there at the end, I had gotten from Hannah, and it said, like, the best way to predict the future is to create it. I was weird and nerdy, and that's that. So all in all, it's been a weird year. A lot of things have changed since then. I would like to hope that I've gotten less awkward. Clearly, I haven't done that. I hope that I've been less awkward, that I can communicate more. I did leave the country. I did move to college. Wildly enough, all of my predictions came true. Who'da thunk? So it's weird to see how far I've come. We are almost at 50 subscribers, actually, which I'm pretty psyched about. So make sure you subscribe and comment and all those dumb stereotypical YouTuber things that in the beginning I was like, oh, I'm never gonna say those. Those are dumb. Like, I'm never gonna do that. Well, Ellie, look at you now. The pilot actually just broke 100 views the other day, so moving up in the world, and one of them was me just now watching it. So go watch it. Let me know what you think. Am I still weird? Am I still awkward? Probably. Is the hat thing dumb? Probably. Am I gonna keep doing it? Probably. Now that I have an actual outro and saying, I can go ahead and say it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. This is the setup, by the way. There's a granola bar and a trumpet case, and I'm sitting here in the corner. Woot!